I'm making this video to correct a mistake that I had made about Nehemiah chapter 7. My wife caught this mistake. She said, John the Baptist doesn't have a wife, or didn't have a wife. I said, well, of course he didn't. Then I got to looking at what I had written, and I did make a mistake, so I'm going to correct that. Nehemiah chapter 7, point people to God. In verse 5, and my God put into mine heart to gather together the nobles and the rulers and the people, that they might be reckoned by genealogy. And they found a register of the genealogy of them which came up at the first, and found written therein, unquote. Then in verse 43, the Levites, the children of Jeshua, of Kadmiel, and of the children of Hodevah, 70 and 4, unquote. The highlight of this genealogy is God guiding his people through the Levitical priests. This sets the stage for Luke chapter 1, verse 5. There was, quote, there was in the days of Herod, the king of Judaea, a certain priest named Zacharias, of the course of Abia, and his wife was of the daughters of Aaron, and her name was Elisabeth, unquote. Then in verse 13, but the angel said unto him, fear not, Zacharias, for thy prayer is heard, and thy wife Elisabeth shall bear thee a son, and thou shalt call his name John, unquote. Zacharias and his wife Elisabeth and their son John the Baptist were descendants of Old Testament priests who pointed people to God. In John chapter 1, verse 29, the next day John sees Jesus coming unto him and says, behold, the Lamb of God, which takes away the sin of the world, unquote. Now, speaking of New Testament believers, in 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9, but you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that you should show forth his praises of him who has called you out of darkness into his marvelous light, unquote. So our calling is to point people to Jesus.